the royal star cross, because it's a key to unraveling most ancient mystery sculptures, artwork, statues, stories. It's a key for astroarchaeology. It's just a way of measuring out the night sky. The royal star cross, the zodiac signs, but specifically in each sign there's a bright star. So here at the top is Antares, is the royal star of Scorpio. So it's Antares opposite Aldebaran, the royal star of Taurus, the bull. To the left and right, you've got Regulus, the royal star of Leo, opposite Fomalhaut, royal star of Aquarius. So the royal stars are what make the cross, and they're bright stars in each of those constellations. But this is the key layout for doing the ritual of the royal arch. In the center point, there's a white banner with a triangle. That represents the Holy of Holies. To the left and right of it are the four heavenly creatures. On the far left, you've got the bull of Taurus, the man of Aquarius, and then on the right, you've got the lion of Leo, eagle of Scorpio. Down each side, there's 6 banners, 12 in total. They say it's the 12 tribes of Israel, but symbolically the 12 tribes of Israel are the 12 signs of the zodiac. So you have a zodiac layout, and at the high altar, the emphasis of the Holy Royal Arch. What it's all around is this ornate floor, chessboard kind of patterns, and in the middle there's a circular area, and the whole ritual is played out. The story in the ritual that they do, tribes of Israel return from being kept prisoners in Babylon. After the Babylonian Empire destroyed Solomon's temple, they took the Israelites as hostages. After a long while, they were released and they returned back to the ruins of the Temple of Solomon to rebuild their culture. As the story unfolds, they tap the ground and hear that the ground is hollow. And this circle in the middle of the ornate floor is special because in their mythology play, they go down through the floor to a sacred vault where there's secrets. A lot of Masonic mystery is wrapped up in the mathematics of geometry. Inside Hornblotten Church, the main artwork emphasizes Moses striking the rock and water coming out. The Ark of the Covenant goes into Solomon's temple. So it's all about Moses. At the high altar, there's a big red cross. And on either side of the cross, there's Matthew, Mark, Luke and John. Now Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, the bull, the lion, Scorpio and Aquarius. Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, in Christian terms, are the royal star creatures, and they represent those, they're their symbols. You'll see that Mark has his left foot on a golden box, but all of them are on this black and white Masonic floor. But the left foot means truth, because your heart is on the left-hand side, means you're coming from truth. Whereas if you've got your right foot forwards, you're not coming from truth. So you'll see that Matthew's right foot is forward, he's not coming from truth. And Mark's got his left foot on the golden box. There's a lot of story in that, too much to go into. But if you look at Mark's lower hand, the way he's holding the parchment, he's making a square. You've got Matthew, Mark, Red Cross, Luke and John. If you look at Luke and John, Luke's got his left foot on a golden box and his hand's doing the compass. It's very subtle, it's very clever. Mark's got the square, Luke's got the compass. The floor at Hornblotten Church, ornate floor, 6 chairs on each side, which you require. You've already got the 4 heavenly creatures at the altar, and you need a circular design in the center of the floor. Furthermore, you need it to be 5.5 foot by 11 foot. And this is 5.5 foot by 11 foot. Here's another depiction of the Royal Arch layout. Top of the picture are the ruins of Solomon's temple and all the crumbling ruins to the left and the right. In the arch, you've got the triple tower in the center, the bull, the man, the lion, the eagle, and then down the side you've got the 6 banners on each side, and you've got the ornate floor with a circle. But what this layout gives us is when you go down through the ornate floor, you come to the underground room where there's a light shining down and there's a double cube altar, but you've got the signs of the zodiac around the double cube altar. So the point is, mystery, the hidden mystery inside Royal Arch Freemasonry is the zodiac. The Royal Arch itself is the night sky, the dome that goes over us. Jumping ahead now to look at the wider landscape, squishing in, I'm looking at the center line. So at the top there's a triangle on the banner. Inside that kind of tent, the Holy of Holies is another triangle. Then there's the ornate floor with its circle, and then under the ornate floor there's the zodiac. This is Catherine Motwood's entire Temple of the Stars layout. You actually have Hornblotten Church inside the circle, and to the left, Bruton Church and King Alfred's Tower. They all make a straight line that goes right through the centre of the zodiac to literally the bullseye of Taurus. Now this whole line, Catherine's whole Temple of the Stars, is built around that. It's the equinox point, it's the central axis of the whole layout, focused on Hornblotton Church. Now I'm going to just do a trick and turn it side on a little bit so that the line goes north-south. At the top, King Alfred's Tower, then Bruton Church, then Hornblotton Church, which is the Holy Royal Arch Church, then the centre of the Glastonbury Zodiac and Taurus the Bull, and so on. So back to this layout. At the very top, the banner, the Holy of Holies, the triple tower inside the triangle, flanked by the Holy Royal Creatures, corresponds in the landscape with this place. This is King Alfred's Tower at Stourhead. King Alfred's Tower is a folly, apparently, but the whole thing of Stourhead was set up in 1717, the same year that United Grand Lodge of England began. King Alfred's Tower is hollow. You go inside and you look up to the sky and that's what you see. That radiant triangle is there in the landscape. Has been since 1760 or something like that. So it predates Catherine Morwood.